Remember, the process is the same. In fact, I can write it down as a recipe. So I can say to find stationary points. Okay. What's the first step? What do we need to do first?
Differentiate the equation.
Differentiate it. So you find dy by dx. Differentiate it. What's the next step?
Set it equal to 0 and solve it.
Absolutely. Okay. So you set dy by dx equal to 0 because you know that when a gradient is equal to 0, that's a stationary point by definition. Okay. Literally there. Okay. Yeah, absolutely right. Solve the equation. Need to solve this equation. And then number 4, what's our fourth step?
To put back the x-intercepts in the original equation.
To find the y. Yeah? So find the y coordinate. Okay? Any problems? This solving equation business, I think, is the bit where people get confused. They think this is really, really complicated. It's not. All we're doing is we're setting finding dy by dx, setting it equals 0, then solving the equation. Don't get distracted by that. All you're doing is just solving an equation here. Okay? In the exam, you will get either, the types of equation you could get to solve, would be either a linear equation, a quadratic equation, like this one, okay, monic or non-monic. You could get a cubic equation, but the cubic equation would have to look something like this. So 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7x. They could ask you to solve something like that, because of course you just factor out an x. Okay? You say 3x squared, so 3x cubed, 3x squared. Plus 7. Okay, so it is really just a quadratic hiding there. They couldn't give you something like this to solve. They couldn't give you something like that to solve. Because you don't know how to solve cubic equations. Okay, so if they do give you a cubic to solve, or I could say they, if I give you a cubic to solve, you'd have to factor out an x, then it becomes a quadratic. So really, I'd only expect you to solve quadratics in this part. Okay, that's the worst it gets.